Candlestick Park, a stadium that has housed numerous championship teams, plays host for this exciting matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, I don't know who dislikes each other when the other person more. Do the teams or the fans? You know, you're either a Raider fan or you're a 49er fan. But look, two teams on the upswing, trying to get back to their glory days, and I think they both have a chance. So that's why I'm looking forward to this game today. It should be daring. It should be fun.
Well, there's so much bad blood between these two teams and franchises and fan bases that they played for years in the preseason. I mean, it's, of all preseason games, there's never been more intensity that time of year than when you get the Raiders and the 49ers on the field.
Well, you know, you have two fan bases. You have two football teams that are trying to control one household. So it just makes for a confrontation. It's like having a one-car garage, and we got to get two cars to fit in there. What turns into a little bit of a battle. So I think that describes these two teams.
Left side. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
When a coach can have a run that picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
Davis shifted from tight end to a receiver in the slot. Second down, 3 to go. Now makes the move to the right. We've got an injured player on the field.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
This play set up by the long gainer. Leaning on that running attack again here on first down.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
This will be second down. He gets to toss it. There's the signal from the far side. The hands are up. It is a touchdown.
When you get close to the goal line like this, no messing around. Don't think about being cute, throwing the football. Show some guts, show some power, and run it. They did, and they get the touchdown.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a 49ers official. LaMichael James's injury seems to be relatively minor, or at least it's minor enough that he'll be back on the field shortly.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 37. Terrell Pryor will be under center. They motion the receiver around to the other side. First and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The Raiders now move the chains.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. McFadden's got it on the toss. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
Coming up, second down. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
see what they do on this third down situation.
Takes the snap from the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
The punt team is in place and ready to perform. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. The 49ers will approach this play from out of the pistol. The give. He's going to the left. The tackle is made.
The off-tackle run. It's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
2nd and 1. Gore trying to power his way right up the middle.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run. Gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
And Davis is in the slot here for this play. 1st and 10. And James is going to secure the handoff. Picks up the first and still has some room to run.
Well, the long run that time, and there's a lot of reasons why they got that long run. But the biggest one, the good blocking up front, but what patience for the running back. He did not panic because it took a while for that running lane to develop. When it did, he saw it, he hit it, and he used his talents to get down the field for the big game.
1st and 10. Staying with the running game on 1st down. They deck him in the backfield.
So many things you can do on 1st down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
Davis is in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. Second and 12 as they go ground here. Tackle down at the 22.
Well, that was a nice run that time off tackle. And listen, this is a bread and butter play in the NFL. It's about power running. Can your offensive tackle make the block to free up that running back so he has a chance to get in that secondary and make a nice run out of it?
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Just couldn't get his feet down on that catch.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Davis moved from the tight end position to the slot. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Change of possession coming up as they fail to pick up the 1st down on 4th down. The Raiders come out. Wildcat look here. 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure. Throws to the right. Under fire on that throw.
You got to find ways to avoid sacks in the NFL. 2 ways to do it. Run away from them because you got speed, or good footwork inside the pocket. Nice job that time by the quarterback, avoiding the sack and getting rid of the football.
The Oakland Raiders a year ago had a very wacky and unfulfilling season. What are your expectations this year?
Let me seen Oakland Raiders and Waukee set them in the same sentence. I think I've heard that before. If I haven't, I should have. They just got to settle down. Second year under Dennis Allen, I think that makes a team. They know what to expect now from the head coach, and it should make the players better on the field.
Of course, the quarterback situation in Oakland's always in a state of flux, it seems.
Yeah, it sure is. Carson Palmer, he needed better protection when he got it. I thought he threw the football down the field pretty well, so we'll see what happens with the quarterback situation. And if your quarterback, if he's not playing well, you have no chance to win in this league.
3rd and 3, looking for an open receiver on the right. He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
First down here after the completion. The throw to the left. No room to complete that one.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
There's Dennis Allen on the sideline for the Raiders. This is his 2nd season now as the head man in Oakland.
You always think you're ready to be a head coach in the NFL, and Dennis Allen was. But what you learn in that first year, you learn more as a head football coach in the NFL in your first year than a rookie football player does. So he's going to take what he learned. It's going to make him a better coach, and it should help the Oakland Raiders this year.
On 2nd and 10, reaches out and grabs it. He's brought to a halt.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense.
3rd down and 9.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can get to the quarterback.
They're set to punt it away now. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
That time the defender was in excellent position. He jumps up and knocks the ball down.
James lined up in a single back formation. Now 1st and 10. They give it to the back, and he's running off tackle. Gets past the first wave, into promised land. Touchdown.
Well, there's an old saying in the NFL, you know how many points you need? And the answer is more. So no matter what the lead is, keep trying to score. Nice job by the offense getting that extra touchdown.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. He's a dangerous returner, and he'll have a chance to show you right here. Terrell Pryor will be under center. 1st and 10. He's scrambling now, looking to go deep, and it falls incomplete.
If you're going to miss a deep throw down the field, miss it long. That time the quarterback has the receiver open, but he overthrows it.
McFadden's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 2nd down and 10. There's a yellow marker. That ball has been picked off. He's in the clear. The 30, the 20, the 10. Penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
49ers setting up for the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. McFadden's a running back, but he's in the slot for this play. And they sack the quarterback.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback, or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
And Holmes is lined up in the slot. Second and long. Catch is made. It's Navarro Bowman in on the play.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
3rd and 2. They feed the running back. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was 3rd and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the first down.
Caught, going to be a tackle for a loss.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
Offense lines up here. He sends the halfback in motion. Second and 12. He has the grab. Blindly spins away from the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Looking across the middle, that catch good for a first down.
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the first down.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. Catch is made. Good piece of tackling.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Just stick the football on him. When you see a receiver run a route like this, they're going to the corner, drive it, throw it on the line drive, so that way there can't be a mistake.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Second down at 10. Incompletion on that hurried throw.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
McFadden's shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. 3rd and 10. Reaches out and snatches it. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
Terrell Pryor backs off the line. Shotgun formation. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Well, that's 4 plays and out for the offense, and that was bad. Bad play calling, bad play, bad execution. Go to the bench and try to rethink what you're doing.
Here we go.
1st and 10. He's headed right. He steps out.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Davis moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. Going off tackle here. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
When you run off tackle, one of the things you're looking for is for your tackle to make a good block. And then if you have a lead fullback, can he get past him and block the linebacker to free up the halfback so he can go in between them and get in the secondary and make a big play. An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker.
2nd and 4 following the run. They go to the right side.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
And Davis is moved from the tight end position to the slot. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground on first down. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
The off-tackle run, it's just what it says it is. You're going to read the tackle's block and decide whether you're going to go inside or outside. Usually, this is the first running play every team puts in their offense when they go to training camp.
This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm who can just fire that football into some tight spots, and then it helps when your receiver got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
He will run this one back. In on the stop. This will probably be the last play of the first half. It's off the mark.
This drives coaches crazy. They get a wide receiver open down the field on a post route, and what happens? The quarterback just overthrows it.
That's 2nd down coming up. We're going to take off with it. He's looking long, and it's incomplete. So that's going to do it for this first half. We'll be back with our halftime report after the break. We're back here now in this one, where the 49ers lead by 28. He'll have a chance to take off. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. Terrell Pryor will be under center. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. That'll stop the play right there. Second down coming up. Here's the quick toss. 5, maybe 6 out of that.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
On the way, 3rd down. Setting up a little screen. Complete. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Pryor's going to keep it on the sneak.
Well, anytime it's 4th and short, you always got to be alert for the quarterback sneak. This guy is very good at it. Quick snap count, catches the defense by surprise, and gets the first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Another handoff. The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 7. And he's going to be brought down.
Well, you're on the offensive side. My gosh, you know they're going to blitz. So what do? You either throw the football really quick or you have your tight end and running backs help pick up those blitzers so the quarterback has time to throw it.
McFadden's in the slot, not in the backfield for this play. Pryor's going to take it from the gun. And complete. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Bowman with the hit.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. From the shotgun, secures it with 2 hands.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
1st and goal. That brings the play to an end.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Slips right through his fingertips.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
Play after play after play here on this drive. 3rd and goal from the 8. And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
What a good job by the offense driving down and getting that touchdown. Even though they're still behind, they're chipping away at this lead, keeping the pressure on their opponents.
You knew this was going to happen. There's the red flag, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field.
Well, Jim, when there's a challenge of spotting the football, what they're doing when they go to replay, they're trying to see it has to be clear. In other words, it can't be, they're not going to move it 1 inch or something like that. They have to have a spot.
And he's in for the touchdown. There's the signal from the far side. It is a touchdown. He broke the plane. He broke the plane from just a yard away. Ohio! Lining up now for the 2. He's looking to the... So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. The receiving team has the recovery. Setting up in the pistol on this play. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. 49ers in for the score.
Now you know why running backs get drafted high. Because these long running plays for touchdowns, that's what you want. That's what the NFL is about. Making big plays, and when you get them in the running game, that's like double good.
Here's the quick toss, and he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. McFadden's in the backfield, single back set, 1st down and 10. Makes the grab, gain of 3.
Well, that caught the defense by surprise, no doubt. Nice fake by the quarterback. Then he throws a short pass out of the Wildcat formation and gets a few yards.
That leads us to second down. Moore's taking the handoff. Going to lose yards here. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Third down and 8. Moore's got it on the handoff. The Raiders come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. He makes the catch.
Terrible game management that time by the coach. It's 3 downs, it's 4th down. What should you do? Well, I think you should punt it. He goes for it and puts his defense in a tough position.
The 49ers will go with the pistol on this play. Here's the handoff, running off tackle.
Well, that was a nice run that time off tackle. And listen, this is a bread and butter play in the NFL. It's about power running. Can your offensive tackle make the block to free up that running back so he has a chance to get in that secondary and make a nice run out of it?
Second down here. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Outside runs take time. And when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
And James is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Here's the running play. Off tackle. Pass on his way.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Frank Gore gets it here, and it's Charles Woodson in on the tackle.
Good job by the defense that time. Everybody's expecting a pass. They were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense for a short gain in the red zone.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Second and goal from the 7. Toss to the outside.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Third down following the run. Kaepernick from the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Interception.
Well, nowadays, your linebackers, they got to be able to do everything. They got to be big enough to get in there and stop the run, and also athletic enough to be able to get in position and make an interception. Good job by the linebacker.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. First and 10. Pryor still got the football after the play fake.
Perfect defense call that time. They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered. and we still couldn't make the play.
Challenging the defenders to the right side and moves ahead for about 4.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw.
This defense, they are definitely not faint of heart, are they, Jim? They will bring the pressure. Good blitz that time, and they take the quarterback down.
And Holmes is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Third down and 11. They're setting up screen.
A tackle that had to be made. That'll set up 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Pryor's got it in the gun, trying to work that left side. And that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Yeah, the crowd is always yelling. Their team is losing. Go for it. It's 4th down. Well, they went for it. Now what do you say? They didn't get it. Bad call by the offense. They shouldn't have done it.
Handoff to the right.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Here they come, back to the line after picking. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
And he begins his return. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Going for the home run. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. Nickel formation for the defense here. Second down and 10. The defense gets the sack.
Nice job that time by the defense getting the sack. The blitz was well-timed, and when it's well-timed, the offense doesn't have time to react, and they get a good sack.
McFadden's a running back normally, but this time lined up as a receiver in the slot. Pryor's back in shotgun formation. Interception. He's stacked up at that point.
Most NFL linebackers are borderline good enough to be a running back, and they got the hands of defensive backs. Here's a good case. What a fine catch on the interception by the linebacker.
Kendall Hunter is in the backfield. 1st and 10. The handoff, running behind the tackle. And he's brought down by Charles Woodson.
Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
Bolden's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st and 10, and the give to Frank Gore, and he gains maybe 3.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
The Raiders defense packs it in now, going with the 46. Tossing it to the running back. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
Well, this offense can get back on track now. The running back was out of the game. We thought he was hurt. He comes back in, and that time, good run for the touchdown.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Always a threat, and he'll start his return now. McFadden's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. He had no time to get set.
Terrible job by the offensive line. Your quarterback needs more time than that. Another incompletion.
Terrell Pryor will be under center. Second down and 10, setting up screen. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. Third down coming up. Inhales the pass. Nice tackle. And there it is. 60 minutes has run off